Fatima's journey home. Meet Fatima. She is 25 years old and has a spirit that shines as bright as the sun. Fatima has cerebral palsy, which means her brain sends different signals to her muscles, so she moves in her own special way. She is nonverbal, which means she doesn't use spoken words, but she communicates with her expressive eyes and her big, loving heart. Her best friend is Figaro, a gray-brown tabby cat who always knows exactly how she is feeling. One morning, while Fatima was at her day program with her friends, she started to feel very poorly. Her breathing became shallow and her energy faded away. The teachers realized Fatima's oxygen levels were low, and they knew she needed help from the doctors right away. A bright red ambulance came with sirens, singing to take her to the big hospital. The hospital was a very busy place, with beeping machines and bright lights. Because Fatima's lungs needed a rest, the doctors used a special tube to help her breathe. This is called being intubated. It looked a bit scary, but her father, Levent, stayed right by her side. He held her hand firmly, whispering stories about home to keep her brave while the machines did the hard work for her. Fatima felt very sad in the hospital. The room didn't smell like home, and she missed her own bed. Her mother, Gulsen, stayed with her too, stroking her hair and playing her favorite music. Even though Fatima couldn't say, "I'm scared," her parents could see it in her eyes. Gulsen leaned over her, making sure Fatima never felt alone for a single minute, promising her that they would get through this together. Back at home, Fatima's community was thinking of her. Her 10-year-old friend Eslam decided to make something special. She took out her markers and stickers and created a beautiful "Get Well Soon" card. Eslam wrote that she understood how Fatima felt because she had been in the hospital before too. She even joked that hospital food is yuck and that everyone couldn't wait for Fatima to come home. While Fatima was recovering, her nephew Ahmed Farouk had a very important job. He went to her house every day to take care of Figaro. He made sure the tabby cat had plenty of fresh food and gave him extra scratches behind the ears. Figaro missed Fatima and looked at the door often, but Ahmed Farouk kept him company and told him that Fatima was a fighter and would be home soon. One afternoon, Levent held up his phone so Fatima could see a special message. It was a video from 4-year-old Yunus. In the video, Yunus waved both hands and blew a giant kiss to the camera, his face full of joy. Seeing the little boy's happy face made Fatima's eyes sparkle, and a tiny light returned to her expression. She was starting to feel a little bit stronger every single day. Gulsen and Levent noticed that Fatima was doing much better, but they also saw how much she missed her home. They knew that being in a familiar place with her own things and Figaro would help her heal even faster. They gathered the doctors and nurses to advocate for her. Fatima is strong, they said, but she belongs at home where she is most comfortable. The doctors agreed. It was finally time for Fatima to leave. Levent carefully helped her into her bright blue wheelchair. As he pushed her down the long hospital hallway toward the exit, Fatima felt the cool air on her face. She was leaving the beeps and the tubes behind. She was wearing her favorite pink shirt and heading back to the place where she was loved the most. When the front door opened, a familiar meow greeted them. Figaro ran straight to Fatima. As she settled into her favorite spot, a huge, beautiful smile spread across her face. Fatima was finally home, surrounded by Gulsen, Levent, and the love of her whole community. She had shown everyone that with a little help, a lot of support, and a brave heart, you can overcome anything.